Hey, welcome. All right, today we're going to talk about wish lists. So, we're going to build a wish list on the website, and we'll talk about how to share that, how to manage it, and what that looks like. So let's get started. First off, I think you'll notice we're just at newstorybooks.com. I think you'll notice our website is built just like a lot of other websites. The architecture for most websites is pretty close to each other. You'll find buttons maybe laid out in slightly different order, some wording or verbiage might be slightly different, but they're pretty much spot on as far as usage and where you'll find stuff. All right, so let's get started. So you're just going to navigate on over to newstorybooks.com, and then I'm going to click login. If you don't have an account, it'll prompt you. You can create an account. I have an account here, so it's already remembering it, and I'm just going to click login. Logs me in, see it's got my name up here, it knows who I am, and then we're ready to shop on the website. So from here, there's lots of stuff. You can go to our staff favorites, and we keep some curated collections. So you could go to like some of our children's collections. You can also just browse, or up here we've got a keyword or author or title search. You can just type what you're looking for in there. But to get us started, I'm just going to say let's browse. And so this is going to pull up based on what is most popular and then what we have available here in the store. And this is just based on, our bestsellers are based on 250 bookstores in the US and a couple hundred more in Canada. So these are all independent bookstores, and it's what's actually selling in those stores to pull up these lists. All right, so but I'm looking at a wish list, so I'm going to add a juvenile tag here. If I click on juvenile fiction, it's going to pull up just the juvenile fiction. Again, you can always search for a specific title up here. I'm just kind of browsing what's popular so we can get started. So when we go to make a list on our website, it's going to call it registry down here. So I'm going to find a book that I want to start with, and we're going to say, ooh, the new Amulet, I love it. All right, so I'm going to click registry, and it says, no registries. Would you like to create a new one? I'm going to say create, and then I'm going to tell it, yes, I'm going to go ahead and create a new registry. Now this pops up with a screen that would show you if you had other wish lists or registries on here, they would pop up, and that way you cannot accidentally recreate something that you've already done the work for. But we're going to make a new one, so I'm going to say create new. This is really important. This information is information when you go to share this out to your patrons or your students' families or whomever you're sharing it with. This is what they're going to see. So you want to title this with things that keep it simple for your own reference and so that they understand what they're doing. So I'm going to say, let's say this is for Mr. Batterson's classroom wish list. And then I'm going to date it 2024, just so that we're all aware. And then the occasion, you can pick your occasion here. We're going to say this is for a book fair. And then I'm going to say easy peasy. Now it's also going to ask for a shipping address. You don't have to fill this out. This is if you were expecting folks who are far flung to be purchasing things, or if we're not going to be in person at your school and you're not able to make it over and pick it up. You can just select an address from your shipping address is already in there, or you can enter a new address if you want it delivered to your school instead of your house. But yeah, that's what the address is. You're welcome to just leave it blank, especially if we're already coming for an in-person book fair at your school. You can pick your date. Now, I always recommend that you pick a date that's past when your book fair is going to be, because you know how it can be. You have family nights and book fairs, and there's all kinds of stuff going on, and parents can sometimes get overwhelmed and just be like, let's do the things and then leave, or get wrapped up in other things. And so giving them a few extra days to go home and sort through the papers and think about it and then log on and shop for you can be really, really helpful. So if we said we had a book fair on the 20th, I'm going to just add the 23rd for my end date, and that just kind of gives it a little bit of an extra opportunity for folks to get it. Allow store to manage registry. This is important and helpful. If you click this, this means if we're in person, or if people come in person into our store and they say that, hey, I'm shopping for Mr. Batterson's classroom, if you've clicked this, we can see it in the store and we can pull it up, and we can also tell it when people have purchased things, so that you don't end up with extra copies of Percy Jackson. You're like, I only needed 3 and now I've got 6 because I didn't let the store manage it. If you just click this button, it lets us have visibility to it and lets us help you manage it. Yeah, so that's it. It's easy peasy. Just click that box. And we're going to click save. Now it's going to offer us the link here. You might be tempted to just say copy link. You're welcome to do that, but do not worry. It's really easy to get the link otherwise, so you'll have lots of opportunities to copy this link for sharing. All right, so there it is. It's got my wish list there. Let's see if we can add some books. I'm going to say browse again, and then I'm going to tell it that we want to see juvenile fiction. You know what? Let's do juvenile nonfiction this time. All right, here we go. It's going to pull up juvenile nonfiction. Oh, Taylor Swift. You know kids are going to want that. All right, so I'm going to click registry. It's going to pop up. If I had more, I could add more. I could create a new one, but I'm just going to say this is for Mr. Batterson's classroom, and I just want one of these. All right, there on the registry, ready to go. More Taylor Swift. Look at how popular she is. Now, let's say we were going to do a reading of Sisters, and I wanted to do a small group reading of that. And so I want 3 copies of this one. So I'm going to say 1, 2, 3. And now this is going to keep track of 3 copies on the website and in our registry, so that when people purchase it, we can end up, maybe different families, different supporters are going to purchase one here, one there. We'll still end up with the right amount for what we need it for. Nathan Hale, oh, that's cool history. We can add that. Oh, Pokemon. Who hasn't needed to motivate a student with Pokemon? Come on. So let's click on that, and let's tell it that we're going to go ahead and add that to the registry. Yes, give us one of those, and give us one of those. So all this is doing is this is just building this list on the website so that when I go back later to share it, it'll be there. So now all I have to do is click on My Lists, and it says, oh, and I'm going to click on Gift Registry. So it's My Lists, then the registry, and there it is. 0 out of 6 products purchased. My internet's going a little slow here. Here we go. Boom. So here's my list. It tells me how many of each one has been purchased. 0 of 1, 0 of 3, and they're right on here. Now I could just purchase them myself, but this is the page that parents are going to see. So when you share this out, parents will see this. It won't give them the option to edit it, but they'll be able to see it and they'll be able to make purchases from it. It also gives them the option to just purchase a gift card. So if they're going through here and they're looking at all these titles and they're just not sure what to get you, they can always purchase a gift card. The gift card will be tied to your account. The gift card will then be delivered to you. We can deliver it electronically or in person. And then you can just use that to wrap up any things that don't get purchased from your wish list. If I'm ready to share this, I'm just going to go lists and gift registry, and right here's a little share thing, and there's my link again. So you can always get that link again to just share it. You can share that out pretty much anywhere. You can edit this list to add or remove stuff. So there it's got all the things, and then here you can remove. So I'm like, you know what? I just really don't want Nathan Hale's Hazardous Tales. I found a copy of that. I don't need it. There you go. Save. Registry fixed. And that's it. Easy peasy. This registry will live there until the date that you set for it to end. If stuff gets ordered for you into the store, it'll get pulled and set aside like an order, and then we'll deliver it however we've prearranged with you, or you can pop in and grab it. I like doing that because I always browse the sections and discover stuff that I didn't know I needed. You're welcome to do that too. Or if it's for a book fair night, hopefully we can just deliver them that night for you, depending on what we bring to the school and what's available. All right, that's it. Easy peasy. Wish lists. Thanks. Enjoy.